Once monitoring is in place and we have collected metrics, the next step in creating actionable insights is to visualize them in a dashboard. A dashboard is a collection of charts based on tile and widgets for visualizing metrics data measured over intervals of time. They allow us to easily identify anomalies and troubleshooting issues quickly. In this video, I'll show you the sequence of steps to create a new dashboard in the default collection of our HPE Complete Care service ITOps instance to monitor and manage the discovered Redfish server. From the navigation bar of your HPE Ops ramp, go to Dashboards and click Dashboard. You can choose from the classic dashboard or the modern dashboard, also known as the Dashboard 2.0. HPE recommends leveraging the modern Dashboard 2.0 for its advanced capabilities. Click on the three stacked horizontal lines, also referenced as the hamburger icon. And from there, click Create Dashboard. Specify a dashboard name and the default collection. And then click Create to start designing the dashboard by adding tiles and widgets. Click Create Tile or hit the plus sign in the toolbar. Let's start by selecting the text and image tile to create a header. Select the Header tab. You can then customize the font, the size, and the background color of the header. And when you're happy with the result, you can simply hit Add Tile to add this new tile to your dashboard. Let's now add another tile. We hit the plus sign again to add a new tile. For example, a metric tile to visualize metrics coming in from the Redfish server. And select Build My Own. In the data section, click on the plus query and select the metric that is important to you. For example, I select the Redfish Compute System Average CPU and the line/bar chart. You can modify the legend for the graph. If you enter the double curly bracket in the query a legend field, you will see that you get prompted with a few options. In our example, I specify the name and the IP address of the resource from the list of options to identify the resource in the chart. You can also select the duration over which the selected metrics data is displayed and calculated. For example, the last hour or the last 24 hours. In the visualization section, you can specify a header for the tile. For example, average CPU utilization. In the display section, you can select line or bar as the graph type. You can also select the color mapping of the line or bar in the graph. You can define the label for both X and Y axis. You can set up thresholds. Thresholds define value ranges for metrics and assign them a color for their status, like OK, warning, critical, to reflect performance or health. They help visually flag performance degradation or anomalies in the metrics, so you can take corrective actions. In our example, we set up 3 different thresholds for below 70%, which we consider OK and show in green. For above 70% and below 90%, we show in yellow for warning. And finally, the threshold above 90%, we will show it in red with a label of critical. We can now click Create to save the metric tile and add the metric tile to your dashboard. To resize a tile, hover the mouse over the bottom right corner of the tile in the dashboard. Click and drag the corner to increase or decrease the tile size both horizontally and vertically. To move a tile, hover the mouse to the top of the tile and position the tile in your dashboard. To edit a tile, you can use the Edit button in the ellipsis at the top of the right corner of the tile. You can add other tiles in the dashboard for additional metrics, resource tiles or alert tile. In our example, we add another metric tile for the chassis max consume watts. We can reorganize our dashboard to make it look exactly like we want it to be. We also add an alert tile for alert trend. And finally, we add a resource tile for device availability. Here we go. We have an example of a basic dashboard for monitoring the status of the Redfish server for the HPE Dream Company Complete Care service instance. You can import dashboard and upload and reuse dashboard configuration, usually in JSON format. This is helpful for replicating dashboards, sharing dashboards between teams, and quickly deploying standard monitoring views. This concludes our video series. We hope it has helped you unlock the full potential of your HPE Complete Care service ITOps, enabled by HPE OpsRamp software.